There'll ever be anyone like her.
Never.
Only one Whitney.
Albuquerque's, all right, that's how we do it. Albuquerque's Old School, and today's R&B 99.90 beat. Coming up this hour, Dee Dee's Weekend Kickback in the studio. You want to wear some headphones? You don't have to.
Sure.
Right, so you're right there in the studio. Natalie Donato. How do I say it?
I'll teach you.
Okay, teach me real quick. I'm ready to learn.
So you're going to say the letter D.
Okay, D.
Donato.
D. Donato.
There you go.
From the Mob Wives. We're gonna talk some Mob Wives stuff here.
Oh, where's the plug for the phone? Right here?
Yeah. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Hi guys.
We're gonna go a little thug here a little bit. So we were talking on the way up about Mob Wives, the show. By the way, tonight starts at 7 p.m. We're gonna be there here in just a little bit because we have to get into hair and makeup. See my hair? Let me get my hair done. Gotta put a little line right. Never mind. It's not working for me. So, anyways, people have questions about Mob Wives.
Okay.
You have answers. Now, one of my questions was, in the show, was it real, all the drama? I mean...
So, as far as the show goes, 100%. Mob Wives, Just Gem Productions, yes. It was never scripted. It was always storylines.
Yeah, did you ever have some real scraps, though, on the show?
Sure. The show is a reality TV show, and its premise and basis, for the most part, is a lot of firecrackers. So, you put a lot of women, you put a bunch of women, let's just say a dozen, on a TV show, and you don't think there's going to be debacles and arguments? Of course there is. And that's the excitement right there.
I mean, that's the thing that appeals to the guys, is we love to see women fight.
Oh, really? That's something I just learned today.
Oh, my
man.
God.
So, let me just tell you, it was a good opportunity. It was a great platform. I always pay homage and respect to Jennifer Graziano, in addition to all the girls on the show. Do I have any issues currently with any of them? No, I don't. That was 10 years ago. If I still lived 10 years, if I was still living how I was 10 years ago, that would be pathetic. Because, in life, you're supposed to grow. And even the girl Natalie Curcio, at the time, her and I had issues, and I don't live there anymore. I wish that girl the best. I want to see people thrive, especially part of the franchise. So, that's all in the past.
I'm going to have to get your battery. One other thing is...
Why? What's up with this battery?
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be charging. But anyways, so back to that. I watched it, and it seemed real serious. And I gotta tell you, as a guy, I thought it was a lot of it was fake. That's what that's just me. That's not in reach. I thought it was fake, and it wasn't. It was not fake.
Hold on for 1 second.
Okay,
I feel like we could get... This angle is not a good angle because you can't... The microphone... See how you have that one arched all the way up there?
There you go. Plug that in right there.
Alright, but see how you have yours arched up? How do I get mine like that? I necessarily don't need to have...
Let's do this.
I'm a real pain in the ass, ain't I? Tell the truth.
You want me to say something, Maria? I'm not going to say it. Here,
Am I
stick it right...
ass on the radio?
Yeah, you've already said it. Look, you can... Right here. Try to...
That's the spot you choose? I don't like that spot.
You don't want to...
No.
You want an angle? You want a side view?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just trying to... Look.
Can we do something?
Yeah. For those of us that have wives and girlfriends, the angle is everything.
Necessarily.
Are we straight?
I don't know. Can you help a sister out?
Okay. Let's see here. How's that?
Not really.
There you go.
All right. There we go. I think that's better.
Okay.
You guys want to hear me sing? I was just telling him before he came in.
So, you were 7 years old, and you sang a song called, Let's Hear It for the Boy.
I was on the show called Alberts, and I sang Let's Hear It for the Boys. You couldn't tell me at 7 years old that I wasn't Whitney Houston, and I couldn't sing for if my life depended on it. But I had top-tier confidence
Well, there you go. Got
I don't
you.
know. My parents must have really loved me.
So
Because that voice was something special, let me tell you.
Another question for you.
Hey,
Were guys kind of intimidated by you?
Sure.
When it came time to date because they was worried about family?
No, because I was certifiably crazy.
So they didn't have to worry about you because you just handled it yourself.
Yeah,
so
I never had it. I got my own hands dirty and like, no, I'm just joking. So I was married, and I got divorced, and then I had gotten engaged. She's no longer here, rest in peace. And I've had a few relationships, and I have to say, I have to take accountability in life. I picked guys that maybe weren't the best for me, and I've learned and grown through that. So, you'll hear women sometimes and they'll say, oh, that guy's a piece of shit, or he didn't treat me good, or this guy is not a good guy, or that guy. Well, guess what, sweetheart? At some point, that shit gets old. Okay? And then you have to say, okay, well, what's up with your picking finger? And then you got to go back to the drawing board and say, what is it that I like? What is it that I want? And what I'm attracted to might not be what's best for me.
All right. Well, you straight there, because my dump box is not turned on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The little button when you say some certain words, that's not turned on.
All right. Is that a good thing?
Well, it could be in some cases, but
just watch my mouth.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll take a PG-13.
Alrighty. So, anyways, well, yeah, I mean, they say it on CNN, but that's not CNN. So, the show had a good run.
Okay.
Did you ever think about maybe a spinoff of the show? And
so let me just tell you that Jennifer and Renee, so the show Mob Wives that's Jennifer Graziano. That's her project. That's her baby, and that's her name. And it's just Jen Productions, and they use VH1 for the platform. However, I know that Renee is living in California now, and Jennifer is as well. They have a podcast, and as far as a reboot and so forth, I know that they were in talks with it for some time. But, Big Ange had passed away, and I think a chain of events had occurred, and I just think that everybody's kind of doing their own thing.
Because, a lot of shows, they come back. They
do come back, patterns, and if you did it before, you could do it again. So, yeah.
So, one of the questions now, who was your father that had you in relation to?
It wasn't
uncle,
a father.
Cousin, or?
So it was a cousin, and there was some dealings with using the name, and Jennifer was such a boss chick, because Jennifer heard about me and my dealings, and just things of me being young, maybe immature, and maybe like, I'm going to be 100% with you crazy.
So you kick a dude's ass, though?
Maybe, yeah. Okay. I don't really know what normal is. I don't know. Did you ever meet normal?
No.
So I don't want to.
I'm not.
Well, I've yet to meet it, but for the most part, with all that being said, Jennifer was interested in meeting me, and she heard stories, and there was a gentleman that was friends with us that where they were in talks. She had set up a private casting call for me, made it happen, and from that week when I met her, we hit it right off. And in addition to the staff, and it went great. When you have family or people that, when you get on television, it's crabs in a bucket, and a lot of people come out of the woodworks, and they didn't want me to use the name unless I gave them a certain amount of money. So I told Jennifer and my talent lawyer, and at the time my manager, and she was like, you know what, Nat, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. We don't need that name. You're your own mobster. She was like, I've never... And she just, she gave me that confidence. And it was disappointing at the time. And then I had some stuff that I had in writing that they were constantly writing me. And then when I made the show, I posted it because they were saying I was a fraud. But then I was able to clear my name. They weren't able to pursue legal action because they already knew what time it was. And it was a win for me. And I said, you know what? Peace. But Jennifer had my back on that. So that was good.
All right. Quick turn. Let's talk about boxing.
Yeah, celebrity boxing's doing really big things. Damon Feldman is the owner-creator of Celebrity Boxing. His brother is the owner of Bare Knuckle. I've been working with Damon now. It's coming up. It's got to be over, probably I'm going to say about 10 years. Damon's definitely paved the way for me. He's done a lot of great things. Got me a lot of interviews. There was times when it was a little nerve-wracking stepping in the ring. He gave me that don't ever quit. He always believed in me. So I went to fight the girl Hoops. You know who Hoops is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, to keep it 100 with you, Hoops was a lot stronger than me. She was more conditioned. I wasn't on the fight. She was supposed to fight the girl from Teen Mom, Farrah, which would have been a
Farrah, she's the one that was kind of crazy too, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So anyhow,
that would have been a hell of a fight, though.
Never in life.
You don't think so?
I think you might have the wrong girl.
Oh, okay.
I have to, yeah.
She wasn't the one that...
It would have been like...
That got arrested. Is that the one? Same one?
Well, they all get arrested.
Okay.
I mean, you know anybody that's never been to jail?
No, I've been there a few times.
The good ones that never get locked up, the good criminals. No, I'm just joking. That don't get caught. Don't get caught. No, don't do crime. It don't pay. Crime does not pay.
It don't pay.
No.
It pays them, because you got to get out. You got to pay them.
She is, Farrah Abramson is her name, and she was maybe like 112 pounds soaking wet.
Okay, it wasn't the same
We're not talking about, definitely not talking about the same girl. Anyway, that fight was planned, organized, 3 months, they both trained. Hoops is an athlete. She's someone that is definitely good at basketball. She's that girl. And a week before the fight, Farrah had dropped out. And one of the guys from Celebrity Boxing had called me and was like, would you step up? And I was like, wow. I was like, I'm physically fit right now, I said, but I'm not, because I was lean. I was like, I'm not conditioned or trained, and I'm really not in the boxing gym. I was like, what's the money looking like? And we wind up making it work. So with 1 week of preparation, I stepped up, and she didn't knock me out, and she didn't knock me down, but she did punch me one time, and it woke me up, man. She woke me up, and it hurt. I just shook it off like a little beast, and it was a good fight. Yeah, we did our thing. It was the turnout for it. The after party was great, and the sportsmanship was fun.
All right.
You can't win them all. You can't win them all.
No, not at all.
No.
Coming up tonight, 7 p.m., we're going to be heading back here in just a minute over to the Marriott Pyramid. Tonight is the red carpet event. Philip is...
Benjamin Jimerson-Phillips.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Throw his name backwards. So part of this is, some of the proceeds of this is going to help him finish his Prince documentary. A lot of people want to know, what really happened to Prince. I got to tell you, he puts out a little bit of that story, and it is amazing. And so to see the finished result of that, he's kind of going to spark that, kind of like Cat Williams sparked the P. Diddy thing. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Boy, that's some dumb dominoes is falling.
Yeah,
You ever been to a P. Diddy party?
No, I have not. And I did meet, so hold on a second. Remix, okay. Atlantic City. Mm-hmm. I have been to a P. Diddy party. But it was in Atlantic City, at a venue, and it was him and Fabulous. It was an all-white party. However, I've never been to Diddy's house. And no, I have not been to a Diddy party, especially a Diddy party after dark. No.
All right, 1-800-DIDDY did it.
Let's just hope to God that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I tell you, and was telling Claudia, that's just too many songs. It's killing me. I ain't took none of them songs off. All right, I still play some of them. They don't play all the time, but there are other people in it. Mary J's in them. There's different people in the music, so we play it.
It's an interesting situation. Mm-hmm. So not to really the paperwork. If you look at the indictment and the RICO.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what they're getting them on is RICO.
They're getting them on. When the feds want you off the streets, how this works is
okay.
They build a case, and that's what's happening right now. But I will say this: I do not rock with or support anyone that is abusive with children or women.
True.
As far as going beyond those boundaries, sexual assault is absolutely putrid in my book. So if he did do it, because I firmly believe that everybody deserves to be able to plead their case, and we all look at this guy like, wow, he's a mogul, he's a billionaire, and first and foremost, he's a father, and there's kids involved. So we all look at it with such shock, because a man of his stature, why would you ever in life? Nobody can understand that, but a monster's mindset, you can understand. So if he did do it, then yeah, he belongs to go away, and he's a threat to society. And if he didn't, then hopefully he gets the justice he deserves.
All right. Well, as many daughters as I got, my nickname would be called Killer. If I found out something. So, anyways, but yes, and there's people that can help you if you are a victim of sexual assault. Make that call. I think it's harder to go through life by holding these things back when things happen to you than it is to talk to people and get it out and 100%. Get therapy, get help. And so, if you are a victim, there's people that can help you. They sure can.
Yeah, but you have to talk about it, and you have to also know that it's not your fault.
And if you're in a household that's like that, you got to get out. And there's plenty of organization that will help you.
Yeah, it's called Women's Against Abuse. In case anyone isn't familiar with it, and they have a hotline that is right on the internet. So yeah, Women Against Abuse. It's in every city and state.
That's right. So are you ready for the red carpet event tonight?
I'm really ecstatic and excited. I know I seem like super calm right now, and I'm like very lax, but I've been on one since 5:30 this morning. And
you got up that early?
I wake up really early. Yeah, I utilized the
gym. You didn't sleep, did you?
I sure did. I slept.
Did you get like 20 minutes?
What time did I leave? I'm well rested. I don't know.
I left close to midnight. That's 4 hours.
And I'm ready to go.
You good to go? Okay.
Ready to go. Okay. You won't be hearing me complain. But let me tell you this, though. Sometimes if there's a sofa and I sit down, it's over.
I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit down and get comfortable.
I'm the worst date. I am the worst movie date you could ever in life take. If you ever took me to the movies, I am a case of narcolepsy.
So you're talking about the movies with the recliners?
No,
you guys have
I've
those?
done that. Yeah, but I would prefer to have a cardboard box so I could not be comfortable because I could fall asleep standing up.
What?
No, I could.
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single. Yeah, I'm single. Yeah,
so
I choose.
What kind of guy?
This right
what kind of guy? I know you choose, but what kind of guy? What kind of guy fits the profile?
I don't really want it right now. I just don't. It's not that. It's just. It's not about the profile. It's about my vision and my time, and I have to give someone my time. So.
Well, you're a busy person too.
It's not even. It's more so already like. Have you ever known a way and you only know one way?
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, like I like to cater to my man, and I like to cook for my man, and I like to be in relationships. I'm not really big on the dating scene, and I don't want to share my man either. So until the time presents itself and I feel good about it, then I'm just like off of it, and so I'm focused on me right now.
When you're ready to focus in that other direction, it's time to jump the broom. Then.
I mean, if I meet someone that makes me feel like that, it's a connection, then so be it. But right now, I just know that it's going to require time, and I don't have it. Right. I gotta get all these things I gotta get done.
All right, while you're working on it, let's jump into food real quick. Pizza, where's the best pizza at?
Oh boy, that is like, all right, like in the world or in Philadelphia.
All right, so
so pizza's my favorite dish.
A friend of mine, she's from Connecticut. She says the best pizza is in Connecticut.
Yeah, well, she done lied. All right, I like Connecticut's pizza. It's good, but it's not New York or Philly, and Philly first.
So, but is New York known for pizza, or is they known for?
New York is known for their pizza,
New York
and they
hot
have
dogs and
scratch hot dogs. Gross, but we ain't eat that shit. Right. But we're definitely the pizza. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a place in Philly, and it's called Angelo's. People are gonna go crazy, and they're gonna think it's a tourist attraction. Mm-hmm. They say if you're really from South Philly. You know, Angelo's it's really good. It's good. I personally like a place, it's called City Pizza. My Stromboli's, I like Pizza Shack. There's a place in Philadelphia, it's called Celebri's. They got a pizzazz pizza. All my Philadelphians, they know what it is. In New York, Detroit has a really good Detroit-style pizza. Like, there's places in Detroit. I think Detroit blows Connecticut out of the water, me personally. Yeah.
So, obviously, Philly, different styles.
Philly, New York, Detroit, then Connecticut. Yeah.
One of the big things is a pan pizza.
Yeah, pan pizza.
It's almost like, as you put the oil in, it's almost like fried on the edges, kind of seems like. Is that it? Or is it the thin, real
So,
thin
Detroit style is, like, extra thick, and it's really crispy and, like, buttery on the ends. It's extra fattening. It's definitely sinful.
So it's just beautiful.
It's pretty up there. It's orgasmic.
Okay.
It's orgasmic. Yeah.
Right.
But I would have to say Connecticut would be maybe like number 4, but no, it doesn't get. Did she ever get outside of Connecticut?
I don't know.
Philadelphia get you fat, man. They got the best food ever.
I'm just thinking about it.
I've been all over. I've been all over the
world.
world. There's the food, like telling you, Philadelphia's got great food.
Okay, well, everybody, anything else you want to throw in before let's hear?
As far as celebrity boxing goes, as far as celebrity boxing goes, is there a fight that potentially could happen? Sure. We were just in talks. Damon and I just met up in Philadelphia recently, and we were talking about doing the Bahamas, which is a little too close for me. I would like to do a little bit more calculated and strategic, and he agrees with that. I train at a boxing gym called Go Fit, and that's how I stay in shape. Love working out. Truly enjoy it. It's definitely keeps my sanity. And, yeah. I live in Florida. Totally love it.
And you were fortunate enough to not get the blunt of the storm.
So, unfortunately, Tampa got the brunt of it, and a lot of people's houses, the roofs came off, and, you know, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty bad, but it didn't hit us. So, yeah, so tonight's event, let's talk about that. So, the celebrity boxing, it's tentative. Is it going to happen? I would say more probable than not, yeah. I want to be in superb shape. I want to be not as thick, a little lighter on my feet, more trained, conditioned, and I need to take it serious, which requires time. Boxing, people, you'll meet people in life, and people will tell you, I'm a boxer, and then you're like, oh, cool. And then you get in a boxing gym with them, or you see, and I'm not saying that I'm Tatiana Ali. I've never said that. The boxing gym's a different type of beast. Your warm-up is someone's workout.
Right.
You got to go in there, and you got to find the air, and you got to be able to have the distance and go, the longevity. So, it's no joke.
And you're talking about, so you want to be thinner when you get in the ring, or what?
Well, I want to shed down some weight. I was a little thick for a while. I've lost a great deal of weight, and right now,
dudes, we like thick.
I know what guys like, but it's what I like.
You know what I'm saying? Because we like to rest a little bit before that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay, I'll just.
Yeah, I would like to be a little bit more trimmed. More defined. I think, are women ever happy with I think we're all our own worst critics. I'm hard on myself.
Without getting hit, I'm going to say yes. That you are. Women, not just you, but women are there. Yes, they are their own worst because we can never get out the door on time.
Hey, they say Reddy's in the car.
Bring it on because we gotta go.
Reddy is in the car. Yeah.
I ain't trying to miss my little spot over Texas Roadhouse. You got one of those out there?
Yeah, I'm not big on chains though, to be honest with you. I've eaten there before. It's alright. It's just mediocre. It's basic. You like it?
You know what? The reason, I'm not doing a commercial, but the reason I'm doing a commercial, we're a non-commercial station.
I don't know. I want to go piece of steak. I'm not going there.
I look at dollar for dollar what I spend on food.
I just want to let you know, if I showed you my bank statement, I want to let you know that 89% is food.
So you eat out all the time?
No, I never said that.
Okay.
I order my groceries.
Oh, there you go.
And, yeah, I do like a little Whole Foods, a little here, a little there, a little...
So you just get in the kitchen and start just putting it together.
Yeah, I definitely cook my own food.
So what's your favorite dish that you like to cook?
That's really hard because I have a lot of dishes. So I love this stuff. Eggplant that I make, it's absolutely to die for. It's really, really good.
Eggplant?
Stuffed eggplant. It's really good.
I would die.
Why is that?
Not for it, but because I'm not an eggplant guy. It just doesn't look appealing.
Yeah, but if you had it with tomato sauce, right? And mozzarella cheese and fresh basil and garlic, right? You think it tastes better? It would taste great.
It tastes better with just masking it. Now, I grow my basil because my kids love spaghetti.
Yeah.
I make everything from scratch.
Mm-hmm. I really love homemade gnocchi. All right? And pasta.
Oh,
but that's not good. That's not in my red. So it's a gabardine or a gnocchi.
You keep throwing some words.
These are small little potato.
Mm-hmm.
it's not no good for you. I don't make it. You know why? Because I don't want to be fat. But if I eat it every once in a while, it's not bad for
you. You won't be fat. You just be a little thick. That's all.
Yeah, no, we don't need that. As you get older, it gets harder. It's not
What,
easy.
to get it off or what?
So I don't want a stussy. You know what that is? It's a fupa. You know?
No.
Okay, it's like a fat stomach.
Somebody out there. Oh, okay. Because I sure as hell don't know what you're talking
The
about.
carbohydrates are the enemy. All right? I'm not saying eat.
But
Be on a meat diet. That's
the
gross.
gym is your friend. You know, if you work
Fruits,
out
vegetables, leafy greens. That's it.
If you work out all the time, you can eat whatever
Now I'm
you want.
thicker than a Snicker. You don't know me. You don't know this body.
I gotta have a
this
Snicker
body
left
could,
in the car.
This body could do some... I could have a butt you could see from the front in 2 weeks. But I work with a gentleman. I want to give him a shout out. His name is Bruce Ponto. This is my guy, and he's on. And I want to just say, hey, if you have Bruce... Big P. He doesn't like when I call him Bruce. Thank you for everything and always being there for me. He sponsors me for majority of my events. I would say mainly a lot, all. Celebrity boxing. His daughter is amazing. So, Bruce Ponto, Big P, has a clothing line, and you can check out his Instagram.
Is it on Instagram?
Big
or
P,
what?
Little P. That is their name. And their website is coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
He's got all kinds of apparel, but he makes clothes for children, kids, and it's for a good cause, and he's a single dad, and he's a vibe, he's a good guy.
Man, you go ahead, Big P.
Big
Little P.
That's right.
All right, shouts out to you. Okay, well, I guess we're going to wrap it up. You sure you don't want to sing Let's Hear It for the Boy?
No, I don't want to hurt your ears.
All right.
I just
you
wonder what my
sing
parents were thinking that night. But I just know that I looked like a doll, I'm not going to lie, because I remember I was 7 years old, and you couldn't tell me that I wasn't fly. So, and I would give my left arm to see that recording if there was one that, I'm sure, like back in the day, there was. But, we didn't have that. We weren't that wealthy. We weren't wealthy. No, we weren't wealthy at all. We were just...
Well, what about the show itself?
I don't know. I would have to do the research to find that kind of recording.
Well, you know, Benjamin can do that for you. That's what he does.
He does do that. I don't think Benjamin knows that I performed that song. That's really funny.
If we find it, we're going to put it out there, right?
I would so do it. Okay. I would get a kick out of it. Yeah, I laugh about stuff like that.
All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to jump back into... obviously, I got to kind of take some stuff out because we took some of the show time out. We're gonna play your favorite song that you did when you were 7. Let's Hear It for the Boy. All right.
Really?
And just imagine right now. Close your eyes.
No.
And Natalie is singing Let's Hear It for the Boy. That's Denise Williams.
I was teen boy even back then. Look at me now.
Look, hey girl. Look, you stopped the whole airport last night. Because let me tell y'all, I picked her up in the drive. Not so when you go to the airport, you go underneath the thing, and you go 1 through 8. Because I used to say the names of the
They all know I'm crazy. They know what's up. Everybody here.
And so I called Ben. I said, dude, where's she at? She's over there by limousines. I said, I can't even get in there. You have me breaking the law too, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Don't tell nobody.
All right, man. Good thing I have to say here, take my wallet, man.
I got bail money. You'll be all right.
All right. See, now that's what we call it, down.
I got bail money.
She down.
Let's try not to do that because it's the weekend and then you don't see the judge on Monday.
Oh,
and that's a nightmare.
This holiday, you ain't going. You ain't getting him on Monday. You there till Tuesday or Wednesday.
You're not going nowhere. Jail's not a place you want to be.
No.
So if you have somewhere that you want to be, tonight would be a great place. Right. So come park your butt. Come bring yourself good company. We're going to have a great DJ. Who's the DJ of the event?
DJ Cut.
Hey, DJ Cut.
Me and Cut's been doing stuff about 30 years.
Yeah, we're going to have a really good DJ. Where's he from?
He's from, originally from Boston.
Really cool. Really cool. I like Boston people.
He's got stories. He's got stories about Boston. And
I've been to Boston. I've been to Fenway Park.
And you'll get along with him. He'll tell you the stories about some of the groups that he played with.
Okay.
He's taking hip hop back to way back. New Kids on the Block. So he did some stuff with them. So
let's just talk real quick though tonight's event and the politics of it, so people really understand what we're. In all seriousness, we're having a mixer. It's going to be held in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at the Marriott, the Pyramid Marriott North. Am I saying that properly?
Yeah, that is correct.
We have a ballroom reserved. There will be drinks. It'll be catered. It is a more of a formal. However, you could wear a cocktail. That's fine because it does say red carpet. When people hear red carpet, they think, oh, I have to wear a tuxedo.
No. You can come casual. Just don't come looking like who done it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like who done it? Right. Definitely don't do that. But there'll be some big names in the room, and if you're aspiring to be in the industry, or you want to learn some tricks of the trade, you want to connect with people, this would be a great opportunity. So I would utilize that with this event. The tickets are available. They're on all of our social media handles, and I'll be there as well. So come join us.
Right. And so this is what I'm doing. You come out to the event tonight. So you saw us on IG or you heard us on the radio. We're gonna let you in for $20. I cut it back. I already told them to. I'm cutting it back. You can get it for $20. We got a big dance floor, so you want to dance. The little backdrop and everything to take pictures. So you actually going to take pictures with people who have. You're here for the people, and that is so cool because a lot of times stars come to town and they just want to bail.
What's going on in Albuquerque? Let's hear about it. Like, what do you do for fun?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Me?
Well, what's this town got? Let's hear about it.
Well, right now we have the Balloon Fiesta, and
you have the Balloon Fiesta. That's what's it called.
So
tell them what it is.
You get up bright and early tomorrow morning, and you're going to see several hundred balloons grace the skies.
How cool is that?
And it just is amazing.
Are you intending on getting in one? Absolutely not.
I've been in a balloon.
Okay.
It's very peaceful up there because you are the wind.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Well. I'm a little surprised. The ride here, you gave me this speech about black people. Yeah. I agreed. Told you that I know
I'm
about
staying out of water.
The stigmas. They don't go in the ocean and all the other stereotypes.
And we don't.
But I'm a little blown that you would get in a balloon, okay, and not put your body in the ocean.
I climb my tower.
All right.
You know what I tell people? You only fall once, so don't make that the one. All right? Don't make that the one.
No. I definitely am afraid of heights at times, but I think I could do it. I could do it. I just don't want to ever jump out of a plane.
No, I'm not going to do that.
That's just not my twist at all.
You know,
I just never aspired to ever want to do that. Like,
Claudia
let's go jump out of a plane. Like, no.
Claudia was telling me about a horror movie that she was in, and I said, I can't believe you're in a horror movie. As black people don't do horror movies.
Well, they do. They just die quick.
Real quick, right in the beginning, man. I can't even.
They don't make it 20 minutes in.
You can't get SAG credits if you die right away, right? Look, it was Richard Pryor, and he was talking about.
That's what comedy was so raw.
He said the devil said, "Hello," and like I said, "Goodbye." Yeah, it was over. You see the one on Instagram where the guy pulls up to the place and they hear this scream, and he turns around and walks back to his car and just leaves. That's me.
Yeah.
If I ain't got that thing with me, you know I'm talking about that thing.
Yeah, I know.
If I ain't got that thing, I ain't going in nowheres.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got a little thug, you know.
Yeah. Well, what happens when you can catch bullets with your teeth?
I can't catch bullets with my teeth.
Oh, all right. That's my motto.
But they can try. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just playing.
All right.
Just playing.
You know,
no one's bulletproof.
No one's bulletproof. Mob coming out. All right, we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna head back to the event tonight. Come down. Take pictures on the red carpet, man. We're going to have a good time tonight. It's only $20 to get you in the door. We got a bar, got some food, and you get to sit down and ask the questions, just like we're doing right now, and ask the questions about how do I break into the industry. So there's going to be all kinds of folks there, different people, more than what we've talked about are going to be there. So there's different aspects of the industry, including music. And Nick Cannon's father, I got a chance to sit down and talk with him about how he got his sons in it. Totally amazing. The guy's got a big project. I think we can all work together on that project. It's going to be really cool. So a lot of good stuff is happening. Put it on your list of things to do today. And we said from 7 until. Because I might want to roll out too. You know, we might take it a little deeper, just like we do First Fridays, man, and just have a good time. So the same fun as you have at First Friday.
Shit out of people, man.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's IG. You'll have that same fun here. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out with us, man. You ready to go?
I can hang out for a little bit, but I'm good.
All right, girl, let's get it so we can get to this event and get started. All right, we'll see you guys there.
All right, peace.
There's something.
That's good.
And then,